Then another one is that every morning and night I was thinking that the Nigerian movie I used to watch in the morning and in the night, when the woman want to go out, they will be singing love song, saying love, sweet, sweet things in the morning. When you wake up and your face is looking like what you don't know, like spit and everything everywhere, they'll be sweet, sweet, yeah, sweet, you'll enjoy everything. And the night we still saying sweet, sweet. And that will be doing they do every day. This was what I used to think, because should be people are married. Hello guys, hi guys, hello. So today I want to be talking about fantasies I had before marriage and real life. This is fantasies versus real life situation of what my experiences in marriage has been in the past 1 year. So just in case you do not know, our 1 year anniversary, was last month. So we were just 1 year in marriage last month, and that's a big feat. I mean, it was a big feat, guys. So yes, I'm just going to be talking about. So first of all, I'm just going to start with my fantasies. I know everybody have, at one point in the other, you've had fantasy. What what you're thinking that marriage is going to be like. Shabi used to watch movie. Me too, I used to watch. So let's get into this video, guys. So the first one, I'm just going to, in no particular order, one of the fantasies was my house is always going to be very clean, spotless. My bed is going to be always made. Whenever my husband comes back from work, even if I went to work or not, everywhere is going to be, so I'm going to be one of the the best wives ever. I'm not saying that I'm not clean again, bro. I'm not saying that it's all possible, it's all true. Guys, oh, let me say the truth. Since I started working in this country, before when I came to this UK early, I was keeping up. When my husband come back, everyone will be clean. I mean, asa, our broom is once I stand up and making the bed. But since I started work, it was just funny. It was just an unrealistic thing. In fact, everybody my husband just, I don't know how to explain it, but that was a funny fantasy. I tried my best. So what I just do now is I just make sure I arrange the house once I have chance to do it in the day or the next day. So once I know that there will be no visitor, I'm not trying to overdo. I just try to rest and make sure that what I have to do, the priorities, the toilet is neat, there is food in the house, and we will still get to that part. So that's just one of them. Number 2, I was thinking responsibility to be shared. But this was one of the things I always thought about marriage, that this is because this is what I grew up to see. My house, I grew up with lots of persons in my house. So my dad was very, very busy at work. He comes back to make sure he has time for his family, spend time with us. And so all those house chores were not really things I grew up seeing my dad. Okay, my dad cleans and arranges the house once he had time to and all that. But major house chores, we did it as children. So me, I was thinking as quality wife material that I was, this is what it's going to be. But honestly speaking, there is nothing like a shared responsibility in this house. I don't know if it's only my house or anywhere that is dirty. I prefer arranging the house, so I just do it because I just do it when I feel like everywhere is dirty. But hubby vacuums the house, that's literally, he sweeps the house. When I'm really tired and we have plates on the sink, like I did not wash it today, tomorrow is still there, he washes the plates. Sometimes initially I was trying to stop him, but they said what you cannot continue, don't start it. So I stopped stopping my husband from washing plates. When he has been at home and he's off and he decides to help me wash plates, he's not even help me. We wash plates in this house. There's no shared responsibility. My husband cooks. I don't know if it's only me, but this was a fantasy I had, right? And this is the reality. The reality is that I love cooking, so I do more of the cooking, but hubby still cooks when he is just at home, and when he wants to eat something in particular and he feels like I'm busy, he go and he just cooks the food. So there is just no shared responsibility in this house. Yeah. Then another one is that every morning and night I was thinking that the Nigerian movie I used to watch in the morning and in the night, when the woman want to go out, they will be singing love song, saying love, sweet, sweet things in the morning when you wake up and your face is looking like what you don't know, like spit and everything everywhere. They'll be sweet, sweet, yeah, sweet, you'll enjoy everything. And the night we still saying sweet, sweet. Okay, guys, it's not like that. Oh, no, my husband they try. I go give it to the guy. It's not his thing. It's not his thing. I'm the romantic person, but everybody believes it or not. But no. I had to do away with that expectation. I had to do away with it. So he sends me random messages when we want to go to bed. The I love you has been constant daily. It's been a constant ritual every day. Before we go to bed, it's a constant ritual before he goes out. But those sweet, babe, you're the sugar and tea, you're this, I'm so lucky, I'm so this. It don't used to happen. You people should tell my husband to be doing it every day. It was a fantasy and it's not happening every day in this house. So guys, that was one of the things I had to do away with though. It just happens once in a while in this house. So and that will be doing they do every day. This was what I used to do, because people are married. So why else do people marry if it's not with killing yourself inside the room every day, and then we did it in the parlor, in the kitchen. In the kitchen, that's what used to happen when I watch a movie. And the girl will now come and be cooking, and then the guy will not come from the back and carry her and keep her on top of the kitchen counter table, and then I don't even get stressed. I bet we should just leave it. Marriage open your eyes. So it's one of the things that I've learned. Sure, it's one of the things I've learned. So it's not every day. It's not food. It's something that has strength that I used to do. So it's not every day. If you are singing and watching this thing, remove that thing from your mind. In fact, no need to tell you. Now you go to self. You be like, I beg, make we rest. We don't try. It's not every day actually. I had that mindset, but guys, it's not every day. Doing the do, you don't do the do every day. In fact, at some point you have to agree, you can even agree this is how often, so that you don't kill the fire in your marriage, right? Because when you get so busy, there are a lot of things, just a lot of things. You get busy. Children is not, we don't even have a child yet, but we get just both of us are working. We just get busy. We come back late from work and you're just tired. So it's not every day. That was a fantasy, and the reality is that we don't do every day. In case you're seeing me and like you're coming out from the bedroom of a man. No, I just went to sleep. The butterflies in my tummy will not allow me to vex for this man. I'm like, why are you angry with her? But you married her. You love her? I'm brethren. I think you see somebody and then the butterfly, you don't want to start adjusting. It don't used to last. It's just fantasy. So at some point, he's a person that can get me angry more easily than any other person in the world. So it was just a fantasy that, because I love him, the butterfly in my tummy, he's never going to get me angry. Lori Iro, that's how I used to say it. No, that was a very big lie, fallacy. Then another thing was, I was thinking we're going to be eating together every day. I tried though. So this night, I'm serious, I tried. Sometimes if I'll not even eat, my husband will come back by 11:30 and I'm waiting for son of man to eat dinner 11:30 until I start adding weight. When I'm brethren, sister in the Lord had to eat her food on time because I was trying to keep shape. Abi, not be so. I was staying outside. That was even before I started work. I will eat morning, afternoon, and night, and then somebody that did not eat in the morning and afternoon will come back and we eat by 11:30, and I will be waiting for him. So it wasn't possible. So we still eat once we have opportunity to. Sundays mostly when both of us are around, when he does not go to work on Sundays. So but the whole part of idea of eating together every day, that was just another fantasy. Another thing I was thinking that was going to be happening is not happening. That's just what I want people to know. We're not eating together every day. So you're not gonna be kidding your spouse that is not eating with you every day. So as much as we have time, sometimes what I want to eat most of the times in this house is not what my husband wants to eat. What can I do? We did not marry each other to cage each other in prison. You must do what I like. You must not know. Most of the times he comes back late and I want to eat eba at night. I know I have to eat it earlier, not late. I will just eat eba. And he doesn't want to eat eba when he comes back. He wants to eat something else in the pot. So no, we don't used to eat together every day. That was another fantasy that did not work. that I'll be serving my husband with tray. I was really fantasizing doing these things because my mommy trained me well. Oh, ha, go and ask her. My mommy trained me well. I was thinking of, oh, Dogu, I'll be calling you Dogu, ravishing you with, splendid, sweet things. I'm serving you, kneeling down. Me, I'm a very respectful wife material. But my husband don't used to allow me to show my wife materialness. I used to tell him, I'm a wife material, allow me to bring it out. These are the things I was thinking in my mind. I've even bought tray as I came. I bought tray, bought place. Things I was gonna be using to do this wife material duty very well. I'll go away, enter kitchen and carry food and hold it in his hand and be eating and ask me, do you wanna eat? Oh my god, guys. So my husband basically serves himself most of the times, because when he comes back I'm slept off or I'm at work and he's around, he will just I don't know if there is a way you guys do it, and when I'm not getting it right, please tell me. If there is a pattern, just tell me, because it's not working that way. I'm not been serving this man the way I want to serve him as a king. He's not allowing me. What can I do? I used to try. Whenever I cook, I serve the food, but I'm just saying that it doesn't happen every day. I just when I cook, I serve and we eat. But when he's hungry and I'm hungry, and he remembered he's hungry first, he enters kitchen and like, babe, do you want to eat? Yes. And he puts the food and brings out. So it's like he's even serving me. So these are realities and these are expectations, and basically that's it. So some of the things I've learned in marriage so far: you decide to forgive. There is basically nothing in you that might feel like forgiving before you just decide to forgive, because you're living with someone that is imperfect and you're imperfect as well. So I've just learned that the moment I decide to forgive, it works. I am fine. The moment I decide to forgive, I talk about it and we are fine. But the more it lingers, the more I'm hurt, the more I let it just get heavy on my chest. I don't know how to explain it, but I just get uncomfortable. For me, I get so uncomfortable, I can't even sleep well. So you decide to forgive. That's one thing I learned. Before I got into marriage, I was listening to a seminar, and they asked the woman what helped people to stay in marriage so far. They said if they've been married for 13 years, they've learned to forgive each other each of those 13 years, every day in those 13 years, 365 days in those 13 years. And that was one thing that I've always known. It's not easy. There are days when you just sleep angry because you don't just want to talk about it. It's not good, but it happens, and I learned from it. Another thing I've learned is that one of the fastest way to get over or to solve problems is praying about it. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I just go to God. I cry. I don't want to talk to my husband. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just cry. Right? So I feel like and if I feel like I want to talk to him and I want to get a positive reply, I go to God and I pray. I tell God, this is exactly how I feel. This is exactly what I want to. Talking to God has a way of watering down a lot of things. So yes, that was it. And that thing is, I've learned in this 1 year of marriage is not to take each other's kindness for granted. Marrying someone that is kind, someone that is understandable, someone that is not the dogmatic African man who doesn't just want to cage you, or who just want to let you fly to be you. I shouldn't take it for granted. That was one of the things I've learned. So I had to consciously say, grateful, this man lets you be. He wants you to be yourself. You should know when to. So I don't know how to explain it, but I still let him understand that he's my king, he's my head. I still place him there. I don't just spend. I still let him to understand that I can't do this without your knowledge. Basically, you're the head over me, you're the crown over my head. So you don't take each other's kindness for granted or each other's forgiving spirit for granted. So, and the last thing I'm going to talk about is that realizing that we're two different persons. I'm still learning. I am still learning. These are just my experience within 1 year of marriage. I'm still learning. We are two different people. I'm going to do this in a very different video. I'm going to talk about this in a different video, but it's very important you understand that you're two different people and you are trained differently from different backgrounds. What matters is that this person is willing to learn, and this person is kind, or she's kind. She's not just intentionally hurting you. So that was a very big thing to hold on to while I was trying to adjust to the fact that I did not marry myself. I married somebody else, a grown-up man. So that was very much important to take note of. So but apart from it, it's been an amazing 1 year. Like, it's been an amazing 1 year. I don't think, I just feel like it's been like the 1 year has been smooth for me. It's been really smooth, and I'm really grateful to God that we had him at the center of it all. There are some of the expectations I had that were a reality in my marriage. A lot of them were realities. The fantasies, I felt like, were things that did not just matter, things that could help in building our home. Yeah, we still went on dates once in a while. We still go on dates once in a while. I thought it was going to be more often though, but we just did it once in a while. Another expectation, guys, before I forget, I was thinking we'll be wearing an ankle. You know, couples wear. This one is not fantasy, because it used to happen. My husband don't used to like people wearing uniform. I don't understand what is happening. Hey God. So my goal of ankle is scattered. I'm waiting for my child. When my child come, we'll be doing ankle together. You know, when couple will wear uniform to church, wear green, wear traditional, It's only me. Oh, my husband don't used to like wearing traditional. He doesn't like wearing uniform. He feels like we are secondary school children. Oh God. But I have to adjust. It cannot cause trouble in my home. No, it cannot. So, right, there are a lot of things, but this is just all I'm going to say for now. And I'm just going to end the video now, hoping that you've gotten 1 or 2 things. Don't let irrelevant things scatter your home. Brace up for the unexpected. So far as they are not things that would hurt you, brace up for those things and be ready to adjust. You're not individual, you're not the same, you're not marrying your type. You're marrying someone else that was trained differently, different temperaments. Try to adjust, be willing to adjust, and get God involved at all times. All times. So thank you so much for staying true. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on my YouTube, on my Facebook page, Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up and drop your comments, your wonderful comments, and let me know what you think about my video. Thank you so much. Bye.